Jackson's throwing for it. This is caught for 2, and right away they jump out to an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, and dangerous. Your product is just not the same.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
What's up? 18. What's up? Under. Speed left.
Now a give to Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. That's a catch for Nico Collins. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, Mixon. And they catch it behind the line on the outside. Some great range there by the defense to force 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught by Flowers. Still going inside the 35. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead to 14-0. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he secures it in the end zone, so their lead grows to 16-zip.
16. Texans nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Hey! 18. What's up?
Running left is Mixon. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I think that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Like they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Left side into the hands of Dell. touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this drive.
The Texans will line up for the
Flying forward on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
16.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And in motion, out of the slot. First down, here's Lamar. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens hold a 16-point lead in the first. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Is Tyler Loop now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 6. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Stroud off of play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he goes out and just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 5-yard gain on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Chubb on the give, headed left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Under. Drop to the right, drop to the right. Drop to the right. Hey!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
19 Texas.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at third and very long.
11. Hey, south. Flat. Close. 11. 19 Texas. Hey, south.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Counts. This is Noel. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. Free inside the 30. To the 10. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 16-point ball game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Forced out to his right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
On the
To the air, Stroud. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
18, what's that?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud escapes the pocket. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
1st down, Stroud. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go, let's go. 18, hey, uno more. White up,
Looking to throw, Stroud. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right. What? 18, what's that?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right. 18, what's that? Hey, uno. Hey.
Stroud now on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. He's going deep this time. It connects on the deep shot. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Zay Flowers the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here?
Conversion.
They send a man in motion. Lamar now from the gun. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it snaps.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, and 3 conversions, that's job well done.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now, first round. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down throw by Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Oh, right. Look the high.
Stroud off the play fake. Buying some time right. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. What's that? Red.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
How? What's that? What? 118. What's that? Robbie.
Stroud gonna go for it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. The surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
You. Hey, middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Final timeout called by the Texans, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They've got a man in motion. 4th down, here's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got?
Texans 13.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And a man is there to knock that away. Trying to get it to Nico Collins. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
118. Outside.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Caught by Collins on the slant. And he's just a little bit short of that 1st down. They stop him at the 33.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, uno.
And they take him down right along the 30. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Look at that power, deep left side. They get it right back, that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running the back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Tony.
Half's going to begin with a mix and run. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7. Offense up to the line fast.
43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Buggy. Hey! Under. Hey! No!
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will trail by 25.
Ravens 45. Texans 20.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's caught at the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens trying to end this before the final quarter.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock. As I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. He beams one deep right side. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. Texans take a small chunk off that lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Texans 27.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Ravens
from the gun, a run for Henry. And he gets him around 6 there. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
58, Texans 27.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. Tony. Good night.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. Offensive line fast.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking from the gun. Here's Mertz. He's looking deep once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Words from the gun. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a jar it loose, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
This connects with Higgins. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hey, south. Hey.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Collins got it left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Another Texans.
First down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 10-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Low finding his back, Mixon. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
18. What's up?
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he winds up a little short of that marker, but after getting 7 here, Brock, you might see them go for it on 4th down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Here we go.
Running for it, Mixon. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Texans lower the deficit they face. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Keeping it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Wide open down the field, and he has...
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real